Good morning. Okay, today's lesson's a pretty quick and short one. Tomorrow we're going to start ramping it up a little bit, but today we're going to talk about subtracting integers. So yesterday we did adding integers and that seemed to be no problem. So subtracting integers is the lesson of the day. I'm going to do 4 quick examples and then I can send you a worksheet. So the rule for subtracting integers is that you don't. You always add the opposite. So it's a pretty simple thing. We would rewrite this question so it looked like 3 plus -5. So we're always leaning back on that first thing that we learned, which in integers, which was adding. So we take a look here, we're adding. The 5 is a bigger digit, so we know that the answer is going to be negative, and we find the difference between the two. So 5 minus 3 is 2, and our answer would be -2. Okay, so here we're going to add the opposite. The first integer stays the same. We're going to add, and then the opposite of a -3 is a +3. And this turns into a really nice simple question. It turns into 13. Here we have -8 plus, okay, and then it's going to be -2, because what's the opposite of 2? -2. And we can remember from yesterday's lesson, if we're adding integers that have the same signs, we keep the sign and we add the digits. So here, first one would be -15. We're going to add the opposite. So it's important we remember yesterday's lesson too. We have integers that have opposite signs. 15 is the bigger digit. So we're going to keep that sign and we're going to find the difference between the two. And the difference between 15 and 10 is 5. So our answer is -5. Okay, short and sweet. Tomorrow's lesson is going to be on the distributive property. This is super important. So I'm just going to give you sort of a sneak peek at it. If we have